me, I just wanted to take you through like an actual me showing you a little bit about what prayer journaling may look like for me in this present time. So that's the reason why I'm in the prayer room here at the BCM. Most mornings before the BCM really opens up and students get stirring around the BCM, I will come to the prayer room with my Bible and my journal, which is the one I'm using right now, and maybe a book that I'm also reading. And so I'm going to sit down first, and the first thing that I'm going to do is I have just a plan of reading through the Bible. And so this morning, when I came in, I actually finished reading the book of Ezra. So I was reading in the book of Ezra, and I will often pray for a little while and then ask God, hey, speak to me, please, Lord, through your scripture. And so I'll sit down and read. Sometimes I will just keep reading the Bible. That's one of the things, like if I'm really intrigued by what's going on in the scripture, I'll just keep reading it. Sometimes I will be super duper slow and just take a few verses and read them over and over and over again. This particular day, what I'm doing is just reading through several chapters. And so I read through several chapters of the book of Ezra. And then after I do that reading, I take out my prayer journal. So this is kind of what it looks like. This is today's entry that I have there. Basically, I write the date. So today was the 3rd of September. And then I'll write the passages that I read. So today I read to the end of Ezra. I started in chapter 3 and I read to chapter 10. So after I put that down, then I write what I notice and what I see in those specific passages. In Ezra, one of the things that I noticed today is that he's really concerned that the Israelites meshed with other people groups, that the Israelites during the exile actually married into a lot of different tribes that were not worshipers of God. And Ezra was really in despair about this. So I wrote that down, but I also wrote down some of the things that it told me in my life. Like, I know that our country's really struggling with racism right now, and the feeling that some races may be superior to others or less. And they've often taken passage kind of from Ezra out of the Bible and justified that races are not supposed to mix. But I don't feel that that's the heart of what is in the Bible. So I actually poured out a lot of my questions to God about, like, God, why is this in the Bible in this way? And it's for your holiness, for your people to be holy. And so I wrote out a lot of my questions, and I asked God to answer some of those questions that I may have as I did that. And that's one of the things I did. And I just finished by asking him, Lord, reveal to me and give me wisdom in knowing what to do with these particular things as I go through life, and how I can teach those to my children and how I can teach those to students so that we honor you, God. So that's what I journaled on today. And then I took some time also and just read in one of the books about spiritual multiplication that I'm doing, and prayed about that in particular, that I would be able to do that. So that's why I got my glasses on. Got to do some reading, got to do some journaling.